Today we're in a new studio. This is our Patreon exclusive studio where we do only Patreon videos. It's going to be me and Efren. Maybe George will come in sometimes when he's not working, when he's done cutting hair. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And so I read some of the stories, and they're pretty... Why the fuck are you smirking at me like that? Don't do that. You're so fucking disrespectful to me, bro. You have no respect for me. You fucking... You and George just fucking clowning my shit.
Me and George have to share a mic because a bitch ass Bueno had to borrow them for their whack ass Dallas show.
Oh God! Keep that in, cause the motherfuckers is whack.
I was there and they told me that they bombed it. They bombed it.
George, man.
Y'all suck.
Yeah, and we don't. And they took our mics, and my dumbass totally forgot that they have our mics, and we came here ready to do a podcast.
No, you're not the dumbass. You're not the dumbass. It's okay, Angel.
Anyways, let's just begin.
They're on some freak shit.
Anyways, let's just begin. Let's just begin with the podcast. Yeah, please. Can you do the intro for us, please? There's a lot of stories we got to read, and a lot of them are interesting. Welcome back, Kickback. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kickback Crew podcast. Today, we have a very, very special episode today. No, this is a very special episode. I posted on our story on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat to have our audience tell us their stories. I said, tell us some of your most crazy,
freaky,
funny, scary, sad, angry,
freaky
stories, or tell us
Can't hear me.
Or tell us some of your secrets.
Freaky.
We will read and talk about them on the podcast.
Why you say it like that?
Suck dick.
We will read it and talk about it on the podcast. And
Can you back up from the mic though?
And we'll keep it anonymous.
Give me that shit, bro. Give me that shit.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck y'all, okay? All right, it's a big word for me.
We're going to keep it anonymous.
And don't be shy and tell us.
Anonymous.
My dad beats my mom.
Say it, anonymous.
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 Are you guys fucking done?
I'm sorry.
It's supposed to be a good episode, and y'all like clowning on my.
Say it one more time.
This is good for the people. They're laughing.
Anonymous.
Say it one more time.
Anonymous.
You're still fucking up.
How do you say it?
Anonymous.
Let's go to story.
Anonymous.
There you go.
Anonymous.
Damn.
Shit.
Keep in your lingo now.
Yeah.
We make fun of you so you can get better.
Thanks, I guess. Fucking
We
asshole.
correct you because we love you.
Yeah, I don't like the way you guys do it though. Anyways, we posted out a Google sheet, and you guys can tell us your stories. And we had 57 responses. So
50
we have
Cent?
57 responses. Okay. So we have 57 stories of people telling us some of their most crazy, wild, freaky, scary, and some of their secrets that they want to share with us. And we're gonna give them advice, or probably just laugh at them, or just I don't know. We'll see what they say.
We're going to laugh at you guys.
We're gonna laugh at it and maybe give our opinion on some of them. Some of them I read. Some of them were like, "Hey, I have a situation. Maybe you guys can help us out." Or there's some of them are just like crazy fucking stories.
I'm gonna say whatever I want from the heart.
Honestly, yeah, bro.
Same, bro. Hey, we're going to preach to them.
Yes. Are you guys ready?
George, you actually smell really good.
So hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. We're gonna read a bunch of you guys' stories. So if we read one of you guys' story, make sure you guys comment down below and be like, guys, that was my fucking story. Thank you so much, and let us know. But
or let us know if you fucked up.
yeah, let us know if we didn't read your story right or whatever.
Let us know if you unsubscribe that button.
Yeah, do whatever you want. But this is gonna be a good episode. This is something different. We have never done this before, so this is something new for us. What do we call this segment? We call it Story Time with Kickback. What did you call it earlier, Efren?
We should call it Bueno with the Kickback Crew.
Bueno with the Kickback. We're gonna call it Hello. That's what we're gonna call it. Hello.
Hola.
Good.
Hola.
What did I call it? I called it...
Dicking down or something like that.
Dig down.
I was gonna call it Story Time with Kickback Crew, but everyone was like, "Nah, it's gonna be called Dig Down with Me" or something. I don't know what he said.
Dig down comments, some shit like that.
I don't even know. But here we go. Let me find the first story.
I thought you were gonna say dig down syndrome. I was like, what?
Oh, we're calling it the dig down.
The dig down. There we go. It's time to get dig down. Well, if you guys have a cool name for this segment, let us know in the comments and we'll choose the name. Here we go. Here's the first story. Some of them are kind of whack. Some of them are pretty legit. Some of them are kind of just like trolls. This one's a troll. This one said, I saw a big ass shit out of the toilet when I was in 5th grade. I don't know how to explain it.
I think that was actually pretty real. He probably thought, like, what if a teacher shit in his fucking kid's restroom?
The crazy thing is to me, what kind of 5th grader takes a big ass shit like that?
But have you ever like took like a masa and you're like, damn, like that thing's big.
I got into the point where I had to take off my clothes as I'm sitting down.
You got into the point?
To the point where that shit's so bad, I had to take off my clothes.
Have you ever like took a shit so long that you were like sweating in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Especially in this heat, bro.
Dude, have you ever... What about when you're taking a shower and you stop your shower and you go take a shit and then get back in?
It's all wet.
It's all wet and shit.
Have you ever like played a soccer game and like had to use the restroom after the game and you're like sweaty as heck and you put your butt on the toilet?
Actually, I have never done this before. I've seen people do it where they have to take a shit mid of the game. That has never happened to me.
Not me either.
Me neither.
Me neither.
I don't know how people do that shit. I can never do that. I'm so in the zone. I don't even think about it.
Okay, next question.
Actually, you want to read this one? This one's this is actually an advice. I was just reading right now. You want to read it? Go ahead. It's right here.
So my dad hates cholos because all of his brothers are cholos. But I want to be one. He also hates tattoos. So how do I tell him that I have 2 tattoos in my back and I want to be a chola? Or she wants to be a chola.
Hola.
Oh, that's what it's a she.
It's a she. It's a girl. She wants to be a chola.
Yeah.
And what advice can we give to her? How to tell her dad about the tattoos? Honestly, my response is don't even fucking show him.
I say try to cover it as much as you possibly can until you move out.
Honestly, it depends how old is she. If she's young, hide as best as you can until you hit the age where you can get tattoos of your own and make your own decisions. But if you're at the age of like, dude, you're an adult, you shouldn't be fucking tripping.
I got 2 response for this question.
Yeah, I feel like this is more for you.
Yeah, like it says my dad hates cholos because his brothers are cholos. So I see it as like maybe your dad's trying to protect you from what things he's seen and being in a group like that. So maybe he doesn't want you like. I mean, I've heard stories where my mom has told me like she's seen her one of her closest friends pass away in a knife battle, like stuff like that. Oh, she's seen people get shot up. So he's probably just trying to protect you from those things. And also, if you have tattoos, why try to hide it? At this point? Just let him know, like, hey, dad, I got 2 tattoos.
Yeah, and I mean,
he's gonna be mad for a little bit, of course, but
another thing too, like, why the fuck would you get tattoos if you know he's gonna be mad? You like, why the fuck would you get it unless you should have talked to him first and then got the tattoos? For those people who want to get tattoos and you know your parents are gonna be mad, talk to them first and then get the tattoos. Just don't do it out of fucking rebelness.
Hold on. Sorry, it's because I've talked to E about this. E really wants to get a tattoo.
Me too.
And he said, this is your words. He was like, I'm gonna get a tattoo, but I'm not telling my parents. He said that before. So what would you say in advice since she hides?
Okay, this is okay for tattoos. For the cholo thing, I really don't have a say in that. For that cholo thing, I would say I'm pretty sure your dad knows best since he's had brothers, and maybe he just doesn't want you to go to that route. But for the tattoos, since you already have them, I say fucking show them. I say show your dad, and like to angerness and all that shit's gonna be temporary. He's gonna get mad and it's gonna go away. I know for sure when I get my first tattoo, it's gonna be my mom's name. And when she catches me, I'll be like, look, it's your name though.
Yeah. When I turned 23 this year, I talked to my mom and my dad. I said I want to get a tattoo for my birthday, and they said no.
What do you want though?
I want to get a mountain with the cross on top.
So fucking gay.
No, it's not gay. It's a meaningful tattoo. I like simple.
He wants that line that shit, and it's gonna be a mountain, and it's gonna be a fucking cross.
Bro, that's like what the doctors get, like the heartbeat line.
Yeah, that is because I like simple tattoos.
Yeah.
I like the simplicity.
But like,
of it.
think of it like this: like, what if she has like the dumbest tattoos ever? Like, what if she has no meaning behind them?
It's like a fucking frog or something.
There better be meaning in that shit, or your dad's gonna be even more mad.
Because if
the tattoo better look good.
If you had like some dumb tattoos, I'm beating your ass.
I'm beating your ass. You're out the house. I mean,
do you want a tattoo, George?
I do want a tattoo, but I don't really have a
meaningful
an exact tattoo I want. The more I get into Christ, I'm like, do I really want to put it on my skin? But like, I mean, I feel like my skin's perfect how it is.
I do it for style.
I do want it. I want a tattoo. I really want one. I want the Nirvana like album cover Angel and Utero, and I want a cross right here.
I feel like I won't be able to handle the pain of a tattoo.
The thing that's been stopping me right now from getting a tattoo is what if I like get like buff and my tattoo's all small?
That's some because
Or like I get older and I'm like I don't like the tattoo meaning of it.
Yeah.
Cover up, though. You can always cover up.
That's something I always like told myself that if I want to get tattooed, I want to be buff. Cause you ever seen the movie That's My Boy, when his back is like stretched out because he grew.
Yeah.
That's how I'm scared. Like, what if I get buff and my tattoo just stretches out?
There's skinny guys that have tattoos like Pete Davidson. He makes them look cool.
Yeah, but that's Pete Davidson. When I'm not Pete
I don't
Davidson,
think my
I'm gonna
mom
look.
hit the gym.
I'm gonna look fucking gross.
Do you know? We're actually gonna have Rock Roll G soon,
Oh yeah, we're gonna have Rockwell G next week.
and I was told that he might bring his machines to try it out.
There's something
a
called
tattoo?
hennas, right? Hennas, we can get them.
Yeah,
like temporary.
the ones that the Indian people use.
Yeah,
But-
but henna is like no te están picando. They're not poking you. It's just paint.
Then what's the ones that you can get temporary and it comes off after like a couple weeks?
Henna.
That's what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Yeah,
It's
but
not like in your skin. It's just like on top of your skin.
yeah, it's like almost paint. I did it one time.
Getting a tattoo while doing a podcast? Noah did that shit. He said it was the worst pain ever. He was like, it was hard to like concentrate on the pod and then deal with the pain.
It's because he got it on top of his palm. Like that's like the most painful place to get.
That's
Oh,
a
okay.
fucking.
I
So,
heard-
so they said when it's more closer to bone, it's gonna hurt.
That's I thought right here it wouldn't hurt, and I think it won't hurt.
You know. We're actually talked about South. I actually talked to Sal about this. They said, right here, your thigh is fucking. It hurts.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna hurt.
I mean, your
you
bones like
don't
right
think-
there.
You don't think you're? Yeah, I don't think this shit would fucking hurt. Like, but I guess it hurts a
You,
lot.
you know the influencer Hannah Stocking?
Yeah.
She's kind of tall. She's really fucking tall. She got tattoos on the bottom of her feet, like words.
For what?
It said like left, right. That's what the tattoo is.
That's fake.
That's what you need.
And that's why, fuck you, bitch. And I was just wondering, I was like, does that shit hurt? Because it's the bottom of your feet.
Angel be like, turn left. I mean right. Turn right.
Bro be like left. but yeah, no, we're gonna have Rock Roll G soon, so I'll tell him to bring his machines and we can test it out.
I'll be down to get like a simple tattoo.
I'll be down too.
All right.
But anyways, back to the lady. Show your dad your tattoos if you're an adult. If you're not an adult,
They better have meaning too.
you better have fucking meaning. That's what we can say.
Next one. Hi, my name is Nick, and for a very long time, I loved the movie Coraline by Tim Burton. I used to watch it with my sisters, but that changed when I had that dream. It was a school night, and I just got out of the shower, and I headed to bed. I remember waking up in the middle of the night to see my alarm clock say 6:66 a.m. That's impossible. I didn't think much of it, but then I heard knocking on my door. And then my mother said, "Nick, please open the door." But I didn't want to. I felt like it was not my mother. She kept knocking and knocking even louder. So I finally got up from my bed. I opened the door and I saw my mom, but she looked different. She looked like the other mom from Coraline. If you remember from the one scene in the movie where she has the keys for her hands, she had that in my dream.
I think you're reading this shit worse than me. I'm not gonna lie.
She took her keys for hands and put in my heart and twisted it like she was locking me up. Then she says, "Your soul is mine forever." After that, I woke up in a cold sweat and crying. After that, I kept having sleep paralysis of the other mother and Coraline, to a point where I had to see a psychologist. But that happened 2 years ago. And since then, I have never watched the movie Coraline because I'm scared if the other mother will take my soul.
You gotta go watch it right now. It's in 3D theater. So
It
go
really is. It really
watch
is. It really
Is
is.
it
It's in
right now?
theaters right now. Yeah.
What?
3D.
Go watch it. I'm not gonna lie. That movie is pretty creepy.
Dude.
There's been a couple times where I didn't want to watch it because it's
Dude.
kind of creepy.
It's what's crazy is that I had a dream about Coraline too. So this is fucking trippy to me. Because I remember it's always fucking weird because I remember going to sleep while watching Coraline. And I remember I was in that one scene where Coraline was in the web and it was all white everywhere, but she was inside the web and the other mother was trying to get her. You know that?
Yeah.
That scene was always like it didn't creep me out, but like me being in that dream felt so fucking weird and it was creepy. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Nick. Man, the fuck up. No, I'm kidding.
That's actually crazy.
Suck it up, bro. Like, come
I
on.
honestly, bro, I think you just had a nightmare, bro. That's it. And then the sleep paralysis, I think there's nothing. I mean, but then if it keeps happening every night, and you had to see a psychologist. I mean, it's pretty serious.
Damn.
That's pretty crazy.
We
I don't
really
know.
suck at this, so we just turn that man down. Or her.
Honestly, if you guys don't watch Coraline at night, I guess that's our best recommendation. Don't watch it at night.
That's
watch
one
it
of
during the
Leslie's
day.
favorite movies, but I can't seem to watch it. I seen it one time, but I can't watch it. Like it's,
Why?
I don't like it. If I want like real actors,
Yeah, I feel
and
what you mean.
seen like that.
Do you guys have this? Oh, go ahead.
Do you ever feel like very like
Ease.
uneased when I watch that type of stop motion movies? Like those type of stop motion movies make me feel like, whoa, what the freak?
Weird.
Like, it feels weird, especially Coraline. It feels so fucking weird.
And for people who don't know, making those type of movies are so fucking hard to make.
I mean, it took like how many years for that movie?
Like 2-3 years, because you got to literally move, take a picture, move, take a picture, like throughout the whole fucking thing.
Imagine
it's fucking crazy.
the sound bites. Yeah,
Put it all together and then the voices.
We're just shitting it right now.
We're just shitting on it. I was gonna say, I was gonna bring this up. Can you guys watch a movie more than once?
No, I can't.
I can't. Like I can literally only watch a movie one time and that's it. Unless the movie was that fucking good, I'll watch it again maybe later on in a couple
Okay,
weeks.
but don't bully me for this. There's been plenty of times where I seen a movie, and I don't remember the movie, so I gotta watch it again.
There's been times where I watched a movie like way back in the day when I was younger, and I watched it, but now as I'm older, like I didn't really understand what the movie was about. Let me rewatch it.
I do that too.
And
I'll be
then I watch
oh,
it.
this is what it meant.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, this shit was fucking like the movie Easy A. I remember watching it with my sister, and I don't remember much of it. Like I didn't understand it. Now that I went back and watched it, like last week, I was like, damn,
Easy A.
this bitch is a slut. Like, well, not a slut, but like she fucking pretended she was a slut.
The one girl that,
Emma Stone,
yeah.
where she was like, I got a
student.
pocket and a bunch of
She opens the envelope.
No, I don't remember. I don't think I watched.
Like the birthday card. It's like famous.
I don't remember.
And she's like singing in the shower.
I got a bucket and a bunch of the sunshine. And it's open it.
I don't.
This was not fucking cultured. I don't know what to tell
All
him.
right, let's move on to the next one. George, you're gonna read these two. So we're gonna do two.
This one? Oh,
No, next.
This one?
the one that he just read. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I was on a trip to.
You already-
Oh, my bad.
Bro, we fucking suck at reading, bro. We're doing
It's
some
because
L
like
reading.
I'm reading and like try to read ahead. I'm fucking up.
That's what I do.
I was on a road trip in Colorado because my brother was part of a marching band summer camp. So of course my family wanted to head there to support him. On the way over there, we had stopped at Burger King to get some food. After we ate, we went to where he was performing and we arrived, but I had to use the restroom because my stomach was rumbling. So I was like, let me pop a squat real quick. Same.
I like that.
I was in the bathroom for a hot minute. Damn, this food has some sick ass things.
I was thinking of that.
I was in the bathroom for a hot minute, so my dad was like, "Hey, hurry the heck up," because I didn't want to miss my brother's performance, and I came out like, "All right, I'm coming." We sat there for a bit, enjoying the performance, and after 30 minutes, I heard my stomach rumbling again. But I didn't want my dad to yell at me for leaving, so I sat there trying to hold it. But of course I didn't, so it all came out all the way down to my shoes. It was so bad. Fellas, I don't eat Burger King for a hot minute after that happened because I didn't want to repeat of that.
So basically, he went through what I go through, but he actually shit himself.
Bro,
like,
you know
pretty
how
crazy.
bad your shit has to be if it goes down to your shoes? That's crazy.
That shit was water.
I feel bad for him because Burger King fucking smacks, bro. And you can't eat Burger King no more because you shit your pants during your brother's fucking band performance. All the way to your fucking bro. Imagine you're sitting and you're watching, you're listening to music, and you're like, you know, fucking someone smell like shit.
That's crazy, bro. And I think the worst part is that you shit yourself somewhere where you don't know. You know, like when your environment, you don't know where your environment's at. I think that's the worst. That's happens to me. Like when my stomach hurts, it hurts even more if I'm somewhere where I don't know. Like if I'm
You're just a bitch.
if I'm in someone else's house and my stomach's fucking hurting, it's gonna hurt more because I'm uncomfortable.
Okay,
Yeah.
next one.
Shitty ass food, bro. Shit himself. Fucking
Bro,
gross.
you should be happy the Kickback crew was in there because we would have gassed the shoot out of
Hold
you.
on,
bro.
The real question is,
He can't say anything because we all fucking shit
Yeah.
ourselves. We're
The
some
question
shitty
is, did he
motherfuckers.
throw away his shoes and his fucking pants and underwear and everything? I would have thrown that shit.
Yeah, the
What if it was like his favorite outfit?
I would have thrown away.
Like,
Because,
what happened after? That's my question too.
like, for me, like, when it comes to, like, something bad happened to me, like, something trauma, I don't wear the outfit that I wear that day. I throw it away because that
Really?
just bring back memories. I'm being dead ass.
If I'm wearing my favorite jeans, I'm gonna have to watch it with them. I know, dog. For
What
real.
if you're wearing like your most expensive fucking jeans?
I got to throw them away.
Nah, I'm wearing. Gucci
He's
jeans.
capping. He's not.
He not about to fucking.
Yeah, I swear to God. If I'm wearing, like, say I was wearing this crew neck and I got my ass beat bad in this crew neck, I'm never wearing this shit again because it's going to bring back memories. Like, damn, that's the time I got my ass beat while wearing this shirt. It makes sense.
It does. It does make sense. But I know you're not throwing it away.
I'll probably just put it away and not wear them for a while.
All right. This next question. This person said, back when I was in 7th grade, we had this 8th grader, popular girl named Abigail, who got pregnant by a high school junior. What are your thoughts?
Oh shit. Okay, now that's pretty interesting.
First of all,
so a 7th grader knew an 8th grader who got pregnant by an 11th grader.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, junior year is 11th grade.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's 3 years. So how old are you in 8th grade?
And I flunked the grade, so
Okay,
I was
so-
probably a year older than
No,
everybody.
so when I was in 6th grade, I was probably like 12. So 8th grade, I was probably 14.
So like 13, 14, around 13, 14 when you're in 7th and 8th.
Joshua right now, he's a freshman and he's 15. So she's probably like 14,
Okay.
and he's probably like, the guy's how old?
17,
18?
17, 18, around there?
Not 18, no.
17.
17, 16.
16, 17, one of those.
Most likely 17, because when you hit senior year, you're basically 18 already.
Some people.
Some people.
I was 18 in senior year.
So he was 16, 17.
I was fucking 19 as a senior.
No.
You're fucking weird. And you were dating girls, huh?
What the fuck? How's that bad?
I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
No, that's pretty weird. That's crazy. Actually, I knew in middle school, Casara, where I went to, I had a friend who got his girlfriend pregnant. They were both in 7th grade, and they're becoming parents.
7th grade?
They were becoming parents 7th grade.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You threw everything away. You're done.
Yeah,
Fuck.
dude. And then the girl, I don't know. I think she continued school, but I don't think the guy did. I think the guy just fucking went off rails. There was a lot of, dude, to this day, I don't know if he's alive or not. Because people were saying that he died when he was in 8th grade or freshman. But then, like, a couple of years later, they say he's alive walking around Rialto.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is he dead or not? Like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
You won't believe what I just heard at the barbershop the other day. And it's crazy because this is a crazy story I ever heard. Tell me why one of my clients, you want to go first or?
No, it's because when I read that one, I thought it said janitor. That's how stupid I was. I thought it said janitor. But anyways, go ahead.
So this guy at the barbershop said that he just found out that he had an older brother, like a way older brother. And this, mind you, this guy's like 40 years old. But he said his dad at 12 years old in Mexico came over here by himself, met a lady that was 30 years old and had a kid. He was 12
What the
and she was
fuck?
30. You know how crazy that is?
Who the fuck is this bitch?
Damn, she did not give
She's
a fuck.
crazy. No,
She's-
but she's American. She should know like that shit's fucking either way. Like I'm not saying like other races do it, but I'm saying
That's crazy.
you know where the fuck are your morals at?
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking like
I think it was Chris Brown or Kanye. They lost their virginity when they were like 10, 8, around there. Like, he was really young when they lost. I think it was Chris Brown. I'm not too sure
I think
which
it
one
was
was.
Chris Brown.
He lost his virginity at
Chris
a very
Brown
young
got that
age.
swag.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Crazy though.
Like, I got an older
When
brother.
he told me that, I was like, what the heck?
You
bro?
couldn't put it together.
12 and 30 is fucking insane.
12 and 30. Can you imagine that?
I
Bro,
can
you're
imagine
shooting blanks. And
You're
one of those,
shooting
you got
blanks.
pregnant.
That,
Dude,
whoa,
that's
that's
crazy.
crazy. Can you produce cum at that age?
Find out.
I think we just
Whoa,
did.
what do you mean
Fuck.
find out?
I think we just found out.
I was talking to this guy once. We still follow each other. I was 11 at the time. I think I said I was 14 and he was like 16 or 15. And I lied about my age because I thought he was fine. And he was way older than me. One day, I guess he got freaky and he sent me his nudes, not knowing I was underage at the time. I didn't send anything back to him, of course, because I'm just a child. Oh my God. Oh, because I'm a child of God.
How you get it that wrong, bro? Come on.
I'm really gonna like trying to be like her. By the way, I love you guys. I watch you guys all the time. Bring Junior back on the podcast.
Ooh,
Also,
that's OG.
also, I know, right? Also, Angel is the best looking out of the whole Kickback crew, and Efren got a big dick.
What? That's crazy.
He doesn't say that.
Didn't say that.
It did say the angel.
It literally says she's a child of God, and you put that in her mouth.
Whoa, what do you mean that?
I mean, you put those words in her mouth. I'm sorry.
Use your words correctly, my
My fault.
Please, but it says Angel. Angel is the best looking. Out
I mean,
of the whole
she's
Kickback
not-
crew,
she's
and
not
in,
wrong.
and in all caps. But it's cool that she said, "Junior, bring back Junior."
That
But we
is-
can't because he's a cop.
I'm more excited about the whole Junior thing than my comment because that means people remember Junior being
And
on
people,
the show.
bro, he was only on there for like 2 episodes,
That's
Bro,
no,
she's
like
an
3
OG,
episodes.
for real.
Yeah, he was on for like 3 episodes.
and now he's a cop.
Now he's a cop.
You can say that now?
I'm pretty sure.
he has. He fucking uploaded. We uploaded it on our Instagram. He said it was cool.
First of all, that happens.
You can't say thank you? That's crazy.
Oh, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
the fucker.
I love that you think I'm the best looking and you're not wrong.
Clearly, she's a little girl, so she doesn't have her mind right there. So
I mean, she says. I wonder if she's this. Like, how old is she now?
But let's get back into what she was saying.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
All right, let's be honest. Do you think she sent something back?
No, she did. I don't think she did.
You don't think?
Well,
so?
maybe she did.
Maybe she did. Maybe she just didn't want to admit it that she did.
All right, but keep in mind, this is a little girl we're talking about.
Okay, you're right.
Okay, but 14. So he was 14
Or 15, and she was
Oh,
what?
16. He was 16 or 15.
And how old is she?
She was 11.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. That is
She lied
crazy.
saying she was 14.
imagine receiving like a nude pic at 11 years old.
I would have busted a blank nut.
A blank nut. You know, that's that happens. I saw a guy on, it was like on the CNN shit. Guy was 28 and he hooked up with a girl that was 22. Turns out she lied about her age. She was actually 15. And now he's
Insane.
like, now he's what's it called? What do you call
Under
that?
investigation.
No, not under investigation. What's the word?
Under trial.
No, when they label you as a sex offender.
Oh,
that's what they label him as a sex offender. He was like, dude, I'm innocent. Like, you know, she lied to me. Like, I took her on a dates, we hooked up, like anybody would at our age, but she just lied to me. And the court was like, well, we can't help you. You still
Get
stuck
your
with her.
facts straight next time,
Yeah.
buddy.
And that's
crazy.
fucked up.
I mean, what would you think? Like, where were her parents at?
Literally, bro. Where were her parents at?
At 15 years old.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, can the guy not tell how young she looks? But then again, girls be looking like 22 and they look like fucking 12.
It's weird. But
It's
okay.
it's a weird
But-
generation.
That's cool that she didn't send nothing back. But I would tell her there's a lot of guys out there that will do this.
Yeah.
Just send.
And another thing, like, don't be lying to people underage. That's so fucked up. Like, don't do that. That's like, you're literally like ruining someone's like life and reputation if they fall for it.
And you're a child of God. What you doing?
I know, what are
Watch
you
your
doing?
age, girl? That fool.
You should have been praying for him, not think that he's fine.
Love God first. That's all I can tell you right now.
Yeah. If we're getting freaky, she said we got a little freaky. Getting freaky at 11, that's pretty
No,
crazy.
he got freaky.
and I'm pretty sure she went with it.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure,
Next
like-
question. She's a little girl. Next question.
Yo, what's up, guys? Watching all the way from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Dallas, Texas.
Shout out to Dallas, Texas.
We're gonna do a live show out there soon. So about 2 years ago, my uncle had passed away in our home due to him having blood clot in his brain. So the night he passed away,
I'm sorry.
me and my ex-girlfriend were watching a movie in the living room, maybe around 3 to 4 a.m. And around that time, while watching a movie, I felt like if someone has taken a deep breath in the back of my neck. Keep in mind, behind me there is a wall. No one could mess with me doing something like that. The following morning, my grandma said there was some kind of powder in our hallway leading into the room he stayed, which was really odd. Not only that, but he loved to plant tomatoes, chiles, whatsoever, and the shed he would use left open that morning, and we tied it with a rope to a hinge. And I think this wasn't scary, but more, I don't even know what that word says. Unique, I think he tried to put.
Let me see.
Eerie. I think it was eerie.
Eerie.
Yeah, this wasn't scary, but more eerie. My name is Joshua. Shout out to you guys.
Nice.
This was your brother.
Isn't Joseph?
Joseph.
Bro, come on.
Shout out to Joseph.
You're done reading, bro. You're done reading.
The funny part, he said, that fool is Tasha, like your brother.
That's
Yeah,
your
brother.
brother. I think they were like.
Anyways,
Both already got a glimpse of what his name was, and you already knew what it was. You had the laptop on.
anyways,
That's crazy.
that is a crazy, little scary story.
Joshua.
Shout out Joseph, because someone doesn't know your name.
My fault, guys.
But
My
I
fault.
have heard that when you go up to heaven, that angels would like allow you to go say bye around the places that you've been, like your home.
Really?
In a way, yeah.
I thought you can't do that.
I heard. That's what I just heard.
Oh, okay.
But imagine like it's like the angel allowing him to say bye to his kid.
It's crazy that he does guarding and the whole shed is open and everything's open. That's pretty crazy.
Bro wanted to plant his last plant.
In the house, which is pretty crazy. Oh,
In the
that's
house.
pretty. That's pretty nice. The way you said it, he wanted to plant his last plant.
He wanted to plant his last plant.
That's nice. Moving on, dude. When I was a kid, I was about 10 or 11 years old. I used to see white orbs floating around my bed at night, and it was just flying around. But one night, whatever it was, it would turn my TV on in my room for some reason, but to the static screen for no reason. I have cable, so there was no reason it would be on static. That's good. That's good. I would see okay. I would see soldiers like in George Washington era walking around the backyard, and I would be confused why somebody from history books would walk around in the backyard. The scary part is they were transparent, and I couldn't see through them, and when they would walk around with their guns.
Trippy.
I think that's fake
You think that's fake?
because we just shown a video of a
The
soldier.
guy walking with maybe it might be them.
I remember that video.
But this person said he was 10 and 11 years old.
so he had a big imagination.
He had a big imagination. Or he probably just didn't get enough sleep and he's just seeing shit at night.
Orbs are. I don't think orbs are. I don't believe in orbs, to be honest.
I feel like orbs can be very, like, not manipulated, but they can be, like, explained, like, a little, like, fucking flare or
I
something.
did see something on TikTok the other day. It was about orb, and basically in the camera, you see it going across like the sidewalk, and it just appears to be like the orb appeared to be like a little kid. It was weird, but then people are in the comments saying, "Oh, just your camera's too slow. That's why they didn't catch it." Like blah blah blah.
Your camera's too slow. That's
You don't have a good camera. Your shit's whack. You want me to read another one? You guys got it. I already put it.
One time when I was little, my family went to visit our neighbors, and I would usually go, but for some reason, I stayed in this time. I was on the family computer, and I kept hearing something moving behind me, but no one was home. So I brushed it off as something outside, but I kept feeling like something was behind me. Then, after a while, I see a shadow on the wall pass behind me with horns. I got up, put on my shoes real quick, and went to the neighbors. Then when my family came back, home, we put on holy water. Wow, holy water, and prayed. Luckily, I never saw that again, but things will still fall or open sometimes. Damn, she saw the devil. She saw a goat. She saw Messi. She saw Messi.
That's pretty creepy. There's a lot of scary stories in this one. I was hoping for more like crazy shit, but scary stories are good.
What appears in the Bible with horns? The devil?
The devil,
A goat.
a goat,
Messi.
Messi,
He's
the
like,
monster
Give me that
666.
bobo. Give me that bobo.
Give me that bobo.
But it's crazy.
It is creepy. Thank you for sharing that story.
Pray for your home.
Yes, pray for your home.
I fucked my stepmom in the back of the yard, and my dad was taking a video of it. Then the next day, he showed it to me and cussed at me and told me to get all my shit and get out the house. And my stepmom and my dad got a divorce, and now I'm living with my stepmom. Bro, watching too much porn.
So I literally just said we had some crazy shit. That was fucking crazy. Fuck. That sounds like an actual porn scene. I feel like
it's true.
I don't think it's real. I think he just
Show
copied
me
up.
proof of the video.
Send us the video and we will believe you.
Send us the video. My Instagram is f.r3n.
Send it to us and we'll believe you and we'll put it on Patreon.
We'll put it on Patreon.
That's crazy.
Dude,
Post that on our story on Kickback Room.
I don't know why would the dad will record it. Why wouldn't the dad just go like
Only said like, hey,
Hey, get off her. Get off my wife.
let me get in.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
Do you think they're dating now?
Why you do your head like that?
You think you're dating now?
I'm just asking. You think so?
I mean, they're living together.
That's weird.
Do you think they still fuck?
Why the fuck does he still call her stepmom? She'd be like, I was fucking my girl, who was my stepmom.
That makes sense too. Low-key, that makes sense.
I don't think this would go through YouTube.
I don't even know. That's crazy. Dude, I knew a girl in high school that got fingered by her stepbrother.
Nice.
He said nice. That's so somebody told me, like, dude, you know that girl? I was like, yeah. She told me that she got fingered by her stepbrother. I was like, seems to make sense.
Saw you.
Next question. Next one. I'm sorry if I'm bad at telling stories. So when I was younger, I didn't really believe in ghosts until one day in 2020. Thank you for using commas properly.
It's a period.
No, there's a comma right here. I didn't really believe in ghosts until one day in 2020. Me and one of my sisters were in a room just chilling and playing around. And we like to scare each other a lot, LOL. It's important to say that. So that day, we was just chilling and I really needed to pee. So I left the room and went to the hallway to go to the restroom. When I got out of the restroom, I saw my fingers peeking.
It's because you keep on shaking your legs so you can't read.
Honestly, I think you have the worst reading skills here ever.
What did I say? No, I don't. I'm reading it. You read it like a robot. I'm reading it like how she wants to be read.
How you know? You met her before?
Dude, you don't even know how fucking commas work.
And just read it. That's all I gotta say. Just read it.
It's because I thought it said I saw my fingers, but it says I saw fingers.
See right?
Oh my god. Oh.
I thought she was about to be like, I saw my fingers bleeding. I was like, you was probably fingering yourself. I don't know.
I see my fingers and I was like, I wonder how it feels.
I couldn't hear anything because the mic was on me. Thank you. What?
Bro, just kiss the mic already.
When I got out of the restroom, I saw fingers peeking out. So I thought it was my sister's because she likes to scare me. So I was walking slowly. And I was putting my back onto the right of the wall so I can try to see her. As soon as I got really close to it, it just slid away. It slid away. Girl, next time don't use an E.
I don't even understand the story anymore, bro. Like, like I don't know what you're reading.
You don't know what the fuck's...
No, I got the first part, bro. Keep going.
Okay. Thinking it was my sister, I went inside my room and I told her that I knew it was her and that it wasn't Slick. But then she told me that she didn't do anything, and I don't know why I was talking about because she didn't know why what I was talking about because she was in the room. The whole time, no. The whole entire time, I got scared because if you open my door, it will make like that really loud squeaky noise. Even if you're trying to open it slowly. And you need to slam my door, close it to actually close it. So I knew it wasn't her. Ever since then, I believe in ghosts. I got more scary stories for my family but it's getting too long. Okay, so
You scratch your head really hard.
He sounded
that whole
stressed.
part was so fucking weird. She wrote it different.
Well, I'm glad you believe in ghosts.
You're not reading no more.
You believe in clothes?
She believes it glows. It glows.
Ah!
I fucking quit. I don't want to do this shit no more.
The whole entire time. So look at it. So it says right here, the whole entire time got scared because look how fucking poor that is.
I'm glad you believe in
clothes.
I'm glad you believe in
crazy.
ghosts because ghosts are scary and you should be careful now.
Careful now.
I fucking quit. I'm gonna kill myself, bro.
He said it so confidently. I'm glad you believe in clothes.
It's because I have this thing where like I have it in my head, but I can't say it. You know.
Next one.
Give it to
Ain't much to
George.
say.
Give it to George.
Let me read this one.
No, let George
No.
read it. You already read your two
I'm
stories.
getting the easy one. That's fine.
Shit.
People got some fucking. Need to go back.
I went to Ivan Conejo's concert. During the concert, fell twice and sprained my ankle.
Damn.
But I didn't let that stop me from being there, so I sucked it up. After the concert, walking to the car, I hit my head on a tree branch, hard as fuck. Also, I didn't get a hoodie that I wanted because they were sold out. I know it's not that crazy of a story, but it's hell of a night for me. Thank you.
What a fucking night. You fucking sprain your ankle and then you hit your head on
No,
a
not
fucking
even
tree.
that. She fell twice, sprained her ankle.
And got a concussion.
Got a concussion.
Concussion.
You don't give me a concussion. That's crazy. Were you drunk? Was she drunk? Does it say or no?
No, this is
She was probably fucking drunk. Damn, that's crazy. What a night. That's what happens when you go to Ivan's concerts.
I got you. Ready?
I don't even know who that guy is. Ivan Conejo? What is it? Cornejo. I don't even know who that is.
Conejo.
You guys know who that is?
Conejo. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
The R.
Sing one of his songs. I don't know it.
I don't know by heart.
Okay, then never mind. Moving on. Thank you, lady.
One time, what if it's a boy?
Thank you, boy.
One time when I was 9 or 10, I was playing in my bedroom and out of nowhere, the door closed by itself and the lights turned off. I was hella scared and I got up real quick. While doing that, I seen a person in white in the closet. I yelled out for my mom, but she wasn't home. And when she did saw me, how scared I was to the point where she tried to call the pastor. But she and my siblings came to the living room and told my mom, what?
Tell my mom what?
Who's she?
I don't even know. I think she's talking about the ghost.
I'm reading this right? Tell me, right, huh? I'm reading this right.
It's so fucking weird.
Okay, continue.
Let me read this again.
As you saw, no, look what she said.
I yelled out for my mom. I yelled out for my mom, but she wasn't home. And when she did,
She saw me.
she saw me, how scared I was to the point where she tried to call the pastor. But she and my siblings came to the living room and told my mom. Isn't she supposed to be her mom already? Come on.
He's like, come on. I don't even know. Hey, I don't know, man.
All right. Told my mom that they both heard someone say she killed me. Years later, after moving out, I found out that the apartment that I lived in was haunted. So yeah, I got more scary stories.
Yeah, I got more scary stories about the apartment.
If you want to know, let me know. Well, I can't let you know because you didn't put your name or your information.
I'm not. I don't even know if you want to. I don't even know if you can tell the rest of the story right.
Again, let me see. It's because
Bro, I read it right.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. Okay, so
I yelled out for my mom, but she wasn't home, and when she saw me and saw how scared I was to the point where she tried to call the pastor. Yelled out, but she wasn't home. Wait, so your mom wasn't home?
So eventually, when she got home,
Okay.
I think the most scary part is that she got really scared that they had to call pastor over. That's ain't no something got really
the scary
serious.
part is that they heard someone say she killed him.
I would have called the fucking
but
cops.
do you remember
not
that
fucking
one
pastor.
time? Do you remember that one time that we were playing like all together and Joshua was in the room with us
Yeah.
and your dad like turned off the lights? And we all started screaming.
I remember that
Joshua
shit.
started crying.
I remember that dude.
What if he actually saw demons? And we're just fucking laughing at him.
Yeah. So there's one time, guys,
Our
that
house is pretty fucking haunted.
yeah, there's one time we were in our room. It was me, George, Efren, and George's brother Chepe, and then other George's brother Joshua. We were all in the room.
The youngest brother.
The youngest one. How old was he at the time? Like
I don't know. He was a baby. He
He-
wasn't a baby, but he was small.
he was like maybe 10, 9.
Yeah.
It-
What were we doing that day?
We were just playing FIFA in the room.
Yeah.
We were just
we were
hanging out.
boxing, no?
No, we were just having fun. We were just chilling.
We're just chilling in the room, like we're playing.
Yeah, you
video
guys,
games.
you guys just came over, and then we were all just chilling. And then my dad comes, and he's like, "You guys are okay?" We're like, "Yeah." And he turned off the light. As soon as he turned off the light, we all screamed. Like it's so funny in sync. Like we didn't plan it. We just screamed like, ah, like
All of us,
fucking
like
yeah,
everyone.
like just fucking around. And we hear your little brother going, ah, ah, like screaming, bro. He got so fucking scared.
And then we turn on the light, and
And he was crying.
And then so that day, your dad remembers you like, I feel so bad that I scared Joshua that day.
You know what's funny? There's another story about Chepe, your brother. I remember there was one time that we were at practice and he was learning how to play soccer. And I remember, you know those fucking baseball fucking cages at schools? They're like fucking tall as fuck. I remember when we didn't have the goalposts, we would shoot at those fucking cages. And I remember one time, like, nobody saw it but me. I was the only one that saw it, you know, and I was laughing because I was laughing so hard because nobody else saw it but me, you know. So I was kicking the ball towards the cages, and Chepe was kicking it too. But Chepe wasn't just kicking it; he was like kicking it like that, like picking up the ball and kicking it. And I kicked mine, and like I went to go grab it, and I was walking away, and I was looking at him kick, and he kicked it. It hit the top of like the pole. It bounced back and hit him in the face. It hit him in the face, and he said, "Who did that?" Like he turned around and looking around, bro. He said, "Who did that?" And then when he realized that hey, nobody did it, it was him. He went like this. He said, "Man, whatever." Like he went like that. I was fucking laughing. I was like, "Jeffrey,
That is something Chepe would do.
I was like, he said, "Who did that?" He started looking around, and then he went, "Whatever, man." I was laughing, bro, and like I was crying. I was laughing. Like nobody else saw that shit but me.
Oh my god, dude, that's the funniest shit.
Bro, the amount of funny stuff that happens in our family
Oh man,
is hilarious.
Dude, I can fucking picture him doing that shit.
Who did that?
who did that? And, it's just so funny. And he did that shit when you get hit like kids. He went. He grabbed onto his face so fast, bro. I was laughing.
Turn around, you're like,
Who did that? I was like, dude, that was you. You did it to yourself.
You're the only one who saw this.
I was
So
the only-
if you told him, you think he would like?
I don't think he's gonna remember, bro. But that shit.
he's gonna be
I wanna
like,
admit it, bro.
nah, fool, you're lying. This fool, George. So tell me why this fool just said this.
If anything, he's might be like, I remember that. He's not gonna remember that shit.
He's gonna laugh, or either he's gonna laugh and remember it, or he's gonna not remember it. He's not gonna want to. Say it. If he
I
doesn't
lo-
remember, he's not even gonna say it.
I love when we were in Mexico. We were all like cracking jokes, and we got to the point we were all laughing so hard. George would be like, "Hey, stop before Chepe chokes," and then he starts choking on that fucking laugh.
If Chepe laughs too much, he starts like coughing. He's like,
He got started going like that. Like, he goes, like, oh, we're just laughing, dude.
Oh, dude,
I
that's-
miss Mexico, but we gotta go back again. Next one.
one night, I was at my aunt's house and I heard some weird noises coming from the kitchen. I tried to wake up my cousin, but she wouldn't wake up. The house then started to shake really hard like an earthquake. But I heard really loud ringing and my cousin wasn't waking up. So I started to get scared. I closed my eyes and when I opened them, I saw two huge, almost alien things in front of me. They looked so big, at least 8 foot tall. They told me, no one will ever believe you. Enjoy this moment while you can. And then just started running around the house. Then they just vanished and the ringing and shaking stopped. After they left, ringing and shaking stopped. My cousins woke up.
damn, that's actually pretty crazy. That one actually got me kind of like, whoa.
Well, guess what? I don't believe you.
You heard it here.
You heard it? That actually pretty crazy. That one, like,
But imagine, like, you're at my house at a super young age, and you wake up and you see aliens, and I'm like, bro, I don't believe you.
and you're fucking shaking and shit like that.
I think the scary part is like they're like, nobody will ever believe you. Enjoy this moment while you can. Like, I'm not gonna enjoy this shit. I'm gonna be like,
And the worst part the worst part is he said that shit in English. That's even crazy. I would have been like, what the fuck? You
I would have thought.
I would be like, translate it for me real quick.
I'm sure he didn't say. I'm sure he didn't say that. I'm sure he went.
find out what this language is. George said, translate this shit for me real quick. Hold on.
No, I never believe you. Well, I don't know what you can. That's what I thought he said. Something like that.
I think that's what he said. I don't remember, but it was sounded something like that.
Fuck you, your mama.
I said, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Enjoy this shit. Your mom went crazy all over the road.
Bro, that shit.
Never believe you.
What I'm thinking is right now is
You
that
gotta put your code in.
what I'm thinking of, that shit sounded like the movie Signs. You ever
It
seen the
remind me of Scary Movie. You know when she
Yeah.
like has a knife
Yeah.
and they show him he's like,
When they put the knife and they see her underwear, they're like, like on the fucking.
yeah.
That shit's funny, man. And I was saying, it reminds me of the movie Signs when the fucking aliens on the roof and they get out and they start running around the fucking the house to trying to catch him. But this motherfucking jumped from the roof into the cornfield. Like, he did a fucking big ass jump. That's what I was thinking right now.
I'm just thinking, like, I'm reading it and said, and then. Bro, I said enjoy this moment, and they just started running around the house.
Started running.
Hey, enjoy this moment. I was like, motherfuckers running. Like, shit.
Like, bro, why the fuck you running, bro? Why the fuck you running? Oh my God.
It's true. Like,
Why are you running?
why are you running?
Why you running?
That's true. Like, I'm surprised these motherfuckers spoke English. Like, I understood you. Like, that's crazy. I'm a motherfucking alien.
Oh, ain't just for you, bro.
You ain't reading this.
He sent me a big ass paragraph. This is for you. I was a bitch. There was a big ass paragraph. Someone said, I was like, this is for you.
So this is a DL.
Okay.
What's DL mean?
Down
DL
low.
means guy who claims he was straight but low-key homo behind closed doors.
Oh, then.
So basically, this happened. I would say junior year, maybe senior year of high school. But little backstory: I met this guy in freshman year in biology. Back then, when I was into him, what? So this guy's homo too.
Back then,
I was hella into him. But of course, he was straight, so I was like, nah, I'm just gonna view from afar. So life went on, and I had him on social media and stuff. I would occasionally text him on Snapchat just to talk or respond to his stories posts. Then one day, I got a late night message randomly from him. Mind you, I was always the one reaching out. He never messaged first. It was some freaky ass message, and I wanted him in that way for a while. So I went along, but the person I was texting said it was someone who hacked his account, and was just messaging people. But I think back now from the last interaction, it was him because the room was the same and all. So after that, he didn't message me, and then he messaged me more later on, asking me how I was and what I was up to. I replied. Then out of nowhere, he asked, "Would you suck my D?" And I was confused. So I sent him a message and said, "Huh? What do you mean by that?" And he said he always wanted to know how it feels to be into another guy, but he didn't know anyone else to come besides me because he said he knew I was into guys. I never came out. People just assumed because of how I talked and how I would act. But yeah, time goes on. He comes to me time and time again to relieve stress over text, LOL. Then I got tired of him. Just seeking me for that. So after graduation, I decided to let him know I am done with the situation. And since after that day, we haven't talked again. Even though to this day, I say no way he came. He claimed he was straight with the stuff he would tell me and do. Also, it was only sexting and never hooked up. Oh, I forgot to mention, he's well known in school and was part of the varsity baseball team. I love the podcast and keep growing, Kickback crew. Also, congratulations, George, on his engagement.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
that's literally a fucking high school fucking.
All right, so let me I'm gay, so I can talk about this.
But let me tell you, I did had homies that were gay back in high school. I'll say back in the day. I did have homies. Am I in camera?
Yeah.
I did have homies that were gay back in high school, and they will always tell me the craziest stories ever. Like, I've heard stories of other people I knew that were friends with me that they would like hook up with them because they've always wanted to like experience it. So I do believe this is true.
I believe it's true too.
I believe it's true as well. It's a classic, typical high school like jock varsity guy, low key gay, but he don't want people to find out. That's crazy.
But keep in mind, it was only sexting, never hooked up.
Yeah, and luckily this person never exposed him. That's pretty cool.
So what's his name? To send him. No, I'm kidding.
That's crazy. I do remember in high school there was this trend going around where football players would do trains on girls.
What does that got to do with this?
I'm just saying because we're talking about football players, so and like varsity players and stuff.
Baseball.
But I'm talking about football. I'm just saying football. Like they did that shit.
Yo, but there is a lot of guys that are like that.
Yeah, like I did hear like back in
I have like some gay friends and they told me the same thing.
I have heard in like in Eisenhower, like the soccer team, where like going to a homie's house and just seeing who like finished first.
They would jack their shit off.
That shit was not real, bro.
That
That
would be like in each corner, you know.
that was a fucking rumor. That is
Like,
not
there was
real.
some guy named Angel Garcia, something like that.
Yeah,
and
but they call him greaser. They call him greaser.
You guys are fucking bitch.
he's well known. This story was when I was 6 years old. I remember I was at the grown ups table, and they were talking, and I looked into my grandma's hallway and seen a man figure go from my grandma's room to the office room. And being the smart one, I decided not to go see what it was. Smart man, because I was not trying to die. Correct. And I told my family and my mom, but she said that I was just imagining it. And I told my grandma that same story now, and she said that when they first bought the house, they were told a man had died in my grandma's room, and to this day, I believe I saw him walking across the room.
Wow.
Oh,
That one was kind of crazy. That one was crazy. Smart
man for not going, by the way.
Smart
man,
but crazy.
Being a smart one, not like y'all dumbasses who go out there and go watch this shit.
My whole family died but me. Let's move on, please.
Yeah, we're already moving on, bro.
Let me just say that I love you guys and enjoy watching every single video you guys post.
Aw.
Love emoji.
Aw.
Okay, let me get started. I was around 7 years old, and my parents wanted me and my siblings to go to Mexico to visit our family. Since mostly everyone lives in Mexico, we got to Mexico and everything was fine. My grandma made me some delicious food, and we enjoyed it. We enjoyed time before we went to bed. I woke up around 2 a.m. because I heard some rumbling outside and I got scared. I tried waking up my sister because I was scared, and the bitch told me just to go to sleep. I was scared and what?
I was scared and anxious.
Anxious that my stomach started making some weird noises and started hurting. I was like, oh crap, I need to poop. And I was calming myself down because their bathroom was outside and I didn't want to go outside with El Cucuy. Bitch, tell me why. I couldn't hold it in. I literally pooped myself. I pooped myself as I I started walking to the restroom. Now everyone makes fun of me because of it. Writing this made me get the same feeling I had, and now I have to go poop. Love y'all. Bye.
The fuck was that?
Bye,
don't start
Poopy.
acting like-
Yeah, you're like the one that can't talk.
But like, fuck, shit, literally, fucking shit, literally.
You're brave for telling us this.
Let's clap it up.
That's one of her funniest stories, though. We're over here bullying her. She's like, we're like, tell her.
So
your funny
girls
stories.
poop. I like that. Girls
Yeah.
poop.
My mom,
My mom.
my mom encountered a witch as a baby. That's a baby.
Oh, okay.
By the way, this is gonna be a longish story. This takes place in Mexico in 1986 when my mom was 3 months old. That morning, my grandma and my mom went to church. During church, some lady behind my grandma was playing with my mom. Later that night, my mom was crying like crazy. My grandma told my grandpa about it and how the lady was weird, and lady, rubbed her grandma the wrong way. So the lady rubbed the grandma the wrong way. So then they get my mom to calm down and put her back to bed. Then my grandpa goes to sleep. When my mom's uncle stays up, all of a sudden he starts feeling sleepy. He tries to fight, but eventually falls asleep. Then he hears a loud knock on the roof. He runs outside and sees a big ass bird. As he knows it's a witch, he starts cussing at it, and eventually it flies away. Then he started feeling sleepy again, and then he gives in. Then he wakes up to my mom crying. He runs to her crib and finds her under the crib. Whoa. He then tells my grandpa. He tells my grandparents about it. After that, they decided to sleep with my mom in between their bed. And again, they fall asleep, eventually waking up again to my mom crying under the bed.
Damn.
By the way, if you think she just fell out of the crib and the bed, what my mom told me is that it is normal for witches to put dead babies under the bed after sucking their blood/soul. Then later that week, my grandma took my mom to get baptized.
Oh. What the fuck?
There,
Kind of family shit is this?
I want to tell you about a story back in Oaxaca that I heard.
I think this is the last one we're going to read.
There's a story in Oaxaca that says there's a head that goes around to people's homes that have newborns. And I guess eventually, basically is that when they're sleeping, this head will go to the babies, suck their soul, leave them dead, and just roam around.
That's fucking
heard of
scary.
I heard about that. I was about to talk about that in scary shit.
That's fucking scary. That's, wow.
You want to check if there's more?
There is more. There's 37. I think we're going to leave off right here. And I think we're going to have to continue this on the second episode. Maybe a part 2 of this. If you guys really like what we're doing here, reading you guys a story, leave a comment, leave some likes. Tell us if you guys want to see a part 2, and we'll do a part 2 of this. We left up at 37. We still have we have 62 overall, so we still got a couple more to go. We're kind of going to over than we usually do. This is probably one of the longest episodes we've done. And I don't want to go over too long because then people are not going to watch the whole thing. And each story is good. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. If you guys like this, like I said, make sure you guys comment down below. It'll be like part 2, and we'll do a part 2 of this next week. And we'll drop the episode. Stay tuned for a scary shit episode. If you guys like,
hit that like button down below. Hit the notification bell. Share it with your friends and to our listeners on all platforms such as Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Thank you for listening. Keep on sharing and keep on listening. Watch our old stuff. Watch our scary shit. Listen to our Patreon radio show.
If you guys like the quality of the audio today, it's because we got money and we bought some better mics and better gear. So subscribe to the Patreon so we can buy another mic for George so he can use, because we're sharing right now. But in the meantime, subscribe to the Patreon. Me and Efren and George built out a new studio just for Patreon episodes. We're gonna do videos out there, and subscribe to that. It's gonna show you guys a preview in the beginning of the podcast and at the end of the podcast of how that looks. Subscribe is only $5 a month, please, guys. Yeah.
And I'm sorry to the people that are listening to this right now. I know these motherfuckers cannot read. Next time I'll read them a little bit better.
I can read decent.
Guys,
I'm
please.
in college, bro.
I can read. It's just that I have times, where
No, you can't.
I struggle with words, but even you guys too, you gotta type your shit right too. Fuck, there's some
if you're gonna
moments.
type your shit, bro. Type your shit. We should do one where they just send voice messages, bro.
Right.
Actually, yeah.
I'll
be like, all right, what did he say? And then we can know if you're a guy or a girl. Because
He's a guy with like a shitty ass mic. He's like,
the fucking alien.
to get an email from the alien.
The aliens be like, sorry.
You.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and peace.
hold on, Angel. You always cut this off, bro.
What?
Use code Kickback Crew to get $20 off your first purchase on SEATGEEK. If you want to get your tickets in the most easiest way possible, use SEATGEEK and use our code once again. That is at the Kickback Crew or Kickback Crew code Kickback Crew, and just go have fun and get your tickets.
I highly recommend it. Your boy George is going to the Fuerza de Hell concert September 28th. He's also going to a Junior H concert in October. Using the code Kickback Crew, it was super worth it. I got $20 off every purchase.
That's really fucking good.
Different accounts.
So, see you guys later. Peace.
Don't
Peace.
fucking say. Hold on, guys. I really want to say something though. I missed y'all.
Peace.